Yeah, Whitney, there's such a thick cloud of smoke over all of Los Angeles, not just these fire zones, but the entire metropolis area. Boy, I got to tell you, the sun just rose here a few minutes ago. This is the eeriest sunrise I've ever seen, because last night we knew there was a lot of damage, widespread destruction around us in the dark, but as the sun has come up now, it's as far as the eye can see. So we're at the Eaton fire. This is the one north of Los Angeles, the Pasadena, Altadena area. We're in Altadena right now. And, it's just every single house in this entire neighborhood, the businesses, the churches. We drove by 2 schools last night that had burned as well. The vehicles are charred. Everything's just totally wiped out. And it's even more eerie because there is nobody here. Everybody, of course, evacuated a couple days ago. 100,000 evacuations just from this fire alone. And there's nobody here. We see a gas crew down the street because if you see the flames here, the gas lines are still live, and the gas crew worked overnight trying to cut these lines off. But the flames here in town are mostly from the gas lines, which are still leaking. They're working to put those out. There is still a leading edge of this fire. You can't see it from here, but it's up kind of in the brush and in the mountains. But it has just left severe devastation here downtown. I mean, of course, in addition to the homes and businesses, all the power lines have been knocked down. We saw a lot of power poles just burning last night, sending more embers up into the air. So we've just kind of arrived back here on scene tonight. We were going to try and go down to the Palisades area as well. But Whitney, as you were talking, all those fires popped up last night after dark, the additional fires, the new ones in the Hollywood Hills and in Studio City. And thankfully, they did make good progress on both of those fires last night. Many times the air support is grounded after sunset, but the helicopters kept flying all night. They brought in more helicopters from San Diego as well to continue doing overnight water drops. And that seems to have really helped at those 2 new fires in Studio City and in the Hollywood Hills. But boy, this devastation, I just can't get over it this morning. We do have fire crews kind of patrolling through here. Once in a while, we'll see a fire truck, but those crews have mostly gone up to the leading edge of the fire. We do have a lot of law enforcement here. Excuse my voice, you know the air quality. We do have a lot of law enforcement in here as well because they're deployed. There are a lot of roadblocks. They're only really letting fire crews in and people who have to be in this area for safety reasons and also to prevent any kind of looting. No reports of looting because they're so widespread with the firefighters and the law enforcement at these roadblocks. And really quickly, I'm going to whip you around. This shows the intensity of the flames. In addition to all the cars that burned, Kyle, look at this. This is, I guess, aluminum or some sort of metal that leaked out of this car as it was burning probably about 24 hours ago. And that's how hot this fire was, hot enough to melt metal in the cars that are now charred outside of all these homes. They haven't given us an exact number of homes. They're saying between 200 and 500 homes that have burned just from this fire alone. Again, the Eaton fire, guys, in the Pasadena, Altadena area up north of Los Angeles.